Dear students of academics and competitive exams of English students, today in this English version lecture number 4, today our topic is vocabulary based on idioms. Students, this series of idioms continues. Student, this is M. Rahman and you are attending RSC classes of English language. To continue your syllabus, students, please don't forget to subscribe this channel so that you may get all the lectures first. Student, if you like our lectures, please don't forget to share and like our channel. Now let's begin. Bag and baggage. Students, as you know that we have already told you how to identify and how to learn the meaning of a phrase or idiom is very important. Now let's see how we can learn any meaning of an idiom that could stay in our mind for a long time. Bag and baggage. Students, in this regard, you will try to relate the meaning of this idiom to the sense given in blue color. It means bag and baggage means with all belongings. Now the first action should be how to create a link with bag and baggage to with all belongings. Students, let's begin. Bag, you know, a carry bag that is carried by the traveler. And baggage, students, baggage is some additional baggings that you used to in olden times when you went somewhere in your relationship. Then you took your quilt and mattress in a covering that is called bedding. Students, in this way, when you go with your bag, with your clothes and with your bedding, that is bag and baggage, and both the things are possessed by you. That's belongings. Belongings means possessions. It means with all your possessions, with all your articles. Now in this way you can relate this. Bag and baggage means with all the articles of yours that you with which you go anywhere. In this way, students, bag and baggage is noun, the second thing, and noun can be used in place of subject and object. Now let's use the bag and baggage. Now the usage is my grandfather came bag and baggage. Students, when you use bag and baggage, don't forget this instruction you should not use with, because with is included in bag and baggage. In this way, if you say he comes with bag and baggage is wrong expression. We should not use with bag and baggage. We should use without with, means he came bag and baggage, because with is in the meaning of bag and baggage and it is included in bag and baggage. Now let's see the second. Beat about the bush. Beat means beat about the bush. Let's understand the meaning of this idiom. The meaning is in a roundabout way, or means to say indirectly. Now the main thing is how to relate this idiom to this given below meaning. In this way, students, beat means to go on a round. Just a policeman beats means on a round to observe, and bush refers to the shrub that has thorns. It means suppose you are going through a street that is clear and clean, and you reach there, you reach your destination with ease, but sometimes you don't go through the clear way, but you go so that nobody would be able to see you, so you go in a roundabout way. In this way, beat means wander, beat means walking through the bush. It means you are not going directly. In this way, the meaning will be in a roundabout way. Now beat about the bush can be used in place of verb, because beaten you use. Now let's see the meaning of this when we will use this verb in our own sentence. Students, the sentence will be, do not beat about the bush, semicolon, say clearly. In this way you will come to know the real sense of the phrase, of the idiom. Bear the palm. Bear the palm means to bribe. To bribe means to give money illegally. Okay, means to spread corruption. But student, this corruption is by taking money and doing somebody's work. It means illegal favor. Now bear means to cover, and palm means your hand, your open part of your hand, your front part of hand. When you open your fingers, bears come before your eyes. Then students, bear the palm. Then bear the palm means to take money illegally, to get some work done, or to make some work, do some work for somebody. It means bear the palm. You can use it. Bearing the palm is illegal. We should not bear the palm. Students, one more thing I just want to tell you is that if you use bear the palm and you think that this idiom is giving negative expression, then you can use with should not. If your idiom is giving positive expression, you should use with should. In this way you will come to know, because 3 idioms are there in your examination, and you have to use in your own sentence so as to make their meaning clear. In this way, one can be used with should, second can be used with should not, and third, if is something given and you don't know which verb is to be used, you can use can, should, and will. Students, in this way, finally our usage is bear the palm, means we should not bear the palm because it's illegal. It's very simple usage. Be born with a silver spoon in one's mouth means be born in a rich family. Students, the first thing we'll do will be to make relation with this idiom to the meaning. Be, students, be means is, are, am, was, were. Born with a silver spoon, the main point is silver spoon. And to be in rich family, to be born in a rich family means, students, when somebody is born as a baby, he is nude, without clothes, but somebody is supposed to be born with silver spoon, it means he is very rich. Then silver shows richness. In this way you can say a person who is born in a rich family. Then it will be very easy to make it in a sentence, to use it in a sentence. Be means was, and you use Jawaharlal Nehru or anybody. Jawaharlal Nehru was born with a silver spoon in one's mouth. Students, be will be a linking verb, and in this way the red part will be written as it is. Only you added Jawaharlal Nehru and was. Beggar description. Student, this beggar is a verb here, and description means to describe something. Means beyond description. Beyond means out of our limit. Means limitless. Which the thing of which description is beyond the power of anybody. Means we lack in words. Beggar, you know, students, we will relate this beggar description to the beyond description. Beggar means a person who has nothing with him. It means I have no words with me to describe the Taj Mahal or any building. To Taj Mahal or any building, just like Sansad Bhavan, Parliament. Then I'll say Parliament, beggar's description. Beggars, beggar, present indefinite, beggar's description, because Parliament is a singular noun. In this way, students, beggar description is a verb, beggar, then you use this idiom in place of verb. In this way you can say Parliament, beggar's description. It means a parliament is such a building as can't be described, because the speaker has no words to describe it. By dint of, students, by dint of means on the basis of or by the force of. Now we will have to relate this by dint of to on the basis of or on the force of. First I would for the first time I will use it in my own sentence. Suppose by dint of hard work you can do anything. Now on the basis of, now students, we will relate the word dint with the basis. Students, if we chew anything, our teeth, that is related to dental situation, dent, are related to the basis of our digestion. So then students, dint means on the basis of, because our dental system is very helpful for our digestion, because it chews properly and we are able to digest anything. In this way, students, dent and dint, you can relate it and you can keep in your mind, you can learn it on the basis of. In this way you can say, students, by force of hard work you can pass. In other words, by dint of hard work you can pass. It's an adverb. Students, after this, blue blood. Blue blood, students, color blue is related to the royal family. Noble family means with manners. and with a lot of money. Students, in this way you can say blue blood means noble family. You can say Jawaharlal Nehru was blue blood noble family means related to the rich family. You can say I don't believe to be blue blood. Okay, beside the mark students means irrelevant things. Suppose some mark is given to you. Student, suppose in archery you are given a mark like this and you are to shoot an arrow at this mark, then it will be up to the mark. But when you don't go on the given topic, you go in a roundabout way, it is beside the mark, and when you do this it becomes irrelevant. That's why suppose this mark is given and you are not shooting an arrow at it, it means it is beside the mark. Beside means nearby. In this way we should say you should not talk beside the mark, you should come to the point. By fits and starts. By fits and starts means students irregularly. By fits and starts means irregularly. Now we should relate by fits and starts. Student, fits means a situation when that comes or befell on us, like epilepsy means it's a disease. And starts means when it starts suddenly. By fits and starts, students, in this way we can say that boy comes to the class by fits and starts means you practice singing by fits and starts. Students, starts means beginning, and you just take fits as switching off, and when something gets switching off and switching on, I mean it starts, it's irregular, it's not smooth. You can relate this, and then it is it is an adverb, students, and then you use irregularly in the last of the sentence. He comes to school irregularly. That's why you can say his arrival to the classes is it's wrong. You say he comes to the classes by fits and starts. Now students, by hook or by crook means anyhow. Anyhow means in any way, and the doer doesn't mind whether it is just or unjust. Students, it's an adverb, and you can say I want to earn money by hook or by crook. These days people want to earn money by hook or by crook. By hook or by crook means justified or unjustified. They don't know the right way. Bring to light. Students, bring to light means to make known. Bring to light, students, is verb, and bring to light, students, is verb, and when it is verb you will use it. To make known means to display, to show. In this way you can say I would bring this fact to light. Students, fact will come after bring, and you will use then to light. If you are not able to use this object after bring, then you can use it into passive voice, and you can say the fact was brought to light. Brought to light means that was hidden, it was brought to light. In this way everybody came to know it. Bread and butter. Students, bread and butter means livelihood. Livelihood means earning. Students, when we have earning, we could pass our life, we can pass our life. Now we will have to relate bread and butter. Bread and butter means livelihood. Livelihood means earning. In this way, students, if you have bread and butter, actually this is not literally bread and butter, but it's earning, then you run your life. That's why you can relate with life with bread and butter. It's noun and can be used on object, means it is difficult to earn bread and butter these days. Students, now the next idiom is bread and butter. Okay, break the news. Break the news means the first news. First news to carry, the first news to listen, and the first news to give. In this way, students, we will learn the meaning first to carry the news in place of break the news. You take breakfast. Break means you break your fast in the morning. It means first meal. In this same way, you can learn the first news that you listen. Then break the news. Then you can say many channels try to claim that they are breaking the news. It means some channels break the news in a very interesting manner. Bring home, students, bring home, bring home to means to convince, to make someone understand. Students, in this way, you come to know how to relate this bring to home to convince. Students, home is a place of comfort. And when somebody comes to know what is happening, then it is, and he is relieved in this way. Home means a relief. When you come, suppose you are in a problem and you don't know what to do, you are restless, but when you come to know that it will be done in this way, then you are relaxed. Then home means to understand what to do. In this way, bring home to means to convince. It means I will bring him home to do this. It will make somebody understand and make somebody ready. Students, now the next is bring to book. Bring to book means to punish. Bring to book means to punish. Now student, now we will relate this bring to book to punish. How a book is related to punish? A student, when policeman gives you a challan, it means he writes your name in the book and gives you the slip of fine. That is, it means book is used and you are brought to book, means you are punished. Student, bring to book is a verb, and in this way you can use this bring to book. Bring to book means you are punished. It means in this lockdown many people were brought to book. It is passive voice. Passive voice. Birds of feather means person of the same nature and of the same type. Students, birds of a feather means same feather. Students, if the birds are of a same feather, definitely they will be alike. Suppose if I am talking about the pigeons, then I will hope that the pigeons will be all the birds will be in the same style of feathers. If they are peacock, they will be in the same style of feathers. In this way, the person who are of the same group are called birds of a feather. Means some criminals are birds, you can say the criminals are birds of a feather, means their natures are the same. Students, you can say if you do suppose you are a student and you are a very sincere student, and we want to relate all the sincere students, and if you want to relate all the bad students, if I want to relate all the bad leaders, then in the same group we say birds of a same feather. Suppose there is a mentality of the businessman, then we will say businessmen, men are the birds of a feather, means they do in the same way, means the rules of those people are the same, they are acting in the same manner, in the same way. Students, in this way I hope you have liked this lecture very well and you have gone through this lecture properly. Students, if you like our channel, please don't forget to subscribe our channel, and please like, share and comment to us. Students, you can write in your comment box if you have any phrase and or idiom if you want to make it understand. Thanks for watching us.